There's no cute way to wipe away a sweat mustache. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I love puzzles. I feel like people already knew that. In case you don't, welcome. I have a lot of puzzles and I wanted to reorganize some stuff because, yeah, you know, this is an issue. I mean, I have some boxes and bags and stuff where all my puzzles go, and I need to figure things out because it's all over the place, and I also wanted to rearrange some stuff on my shelves in the bag and now figure out which ones I want to keep up here and which one's gonna go down back into the basement where I got this magic from. And why no. Yeah, and I thought we could do a little bit, you know, looking in what kind of puzzles I have. I have a lot. Also, I want to know how many I have because I actually don't know. This is gonna be a project, you know? First of all, I think we have to get down all my puzzles and out of the cupboards and like from around my apartment. So I guess let's start with that. You guys can't see anything. I feel like I'm gonna like organize this a little and I'll be right back. There's no cute way to wipe away a sweat mustache. Okay, maybe let's start with the first most classic sections, which is 1000 piece puzzles. I have quite a few. I feel like this is the biggest section. I feel like it has to be. Yeah, let's start maybe with this one. This is by Cavallini & Co. It's called Vintage Puzzles. They are not actually vintage, but they are having kind of an old-timey look to them, which I really love. And this is called the National Park Puzzle. And it's the only one that I have in this kind of round container. Oh yeah. I hope the noise isn't too disturbing, but honestly, I can't deal with the heat, so here we are. Okay, so the next big group are my Cloudberries puzzles. I got them because I'm watching a lot of Karen puzzles. If you have never watched Karen puzzles, you should. Great channel for everybody who loves jigsaw puzzles. And I saw them on her channel. I bought someone for myself. We have Poolside. That's a really cute 60s picture. Pixels, one of my few gradient puzzles. I don't have a lot, but this is a very good one. I just did this like 2 days ago. Mountain, which is supposed to be the most difficult one. I don't know if it's the most difficult one, but definitely this section, like this whitish color in the middle, is like the most difficult, but I feel like the other two sides are very doable. And a fairly new one, which is called a Skyline. Fun fact, whenever I do this puzzle, I want to watch Downton Abbey. I feel like I connect a lot of TV shows to puzzles, because usually I do puzzles while I watch TV. And whenever some certain show comes on, I remember the puzzle that I did. So this is the Downton Abbey puzzle. Okay, the next big pile is a pile of, ooh, this is dusty, Ravensburger puzzles. Like, you know, Ravensburger is a German company, so you can get those puzzles anywhere in Germany. And I do have a lot of them. These are all my glow-in-the-dark puzzles. I feel like these were the puzzles that I grew up with. I usually got one for maybe my birthday every year or Christmas. I can't really remember. Yeah, I don't know really when it started, but I got one of these puzzles every year, and I feel like I did all of these puzzles without lying at least 15 times, which is why I don't do them a lot anymore. But I still love them. So we have this one. What city is this? This is Seattle. Where's the Space Needle? It's not here. Okay, great. Then we have like an underwater scene, life at the coral reef. This I have done the most probably. And we have this city. They all look the same, I know. This is, oh, this is Berlin. Is it? Why would you take a picture without the TV tower, which is like the most famous site in Berlin? I live in Berlin. Well, this is Berlin. Then, I don't know who thought this is very me, a unicorn. And then we have, I think this is Tower Bridge. Yes, Tower Bridge. And then this cool thing, oh, I love this one. This is just called Luna. And then the last one, which is definitely an illustration, but I love this one the most, I guess. It's like a lighthouse in the moonlight. Oh, and these puzzles actually do glow in the dark. You know, very faint. It's this kind of glow where you have to shine light on it for a while, and then you turn the light off and you see the color. Some of them are multicolored as well, which I think is pretty cool. It's called Color Starline. I was a Sailor Moon girl, you know, not a horse girl, so this is very much my vibe. Okay, next set of puzzles. These are my Lego puzzles. They are really cute. Yeah, I also love Legos, in case you haven't noticed. Yeah, I'm very nerdy. So, Lego puzzles. I not only like Lego sets, but I also like the look of Legos in general, and also these minifigures. It's really cute. I have to say, not the best quality puzzle, but especially this gradient color is just beautiful. I also have to think of the series Dark a lot, because I did this while watching it. Dark. Great German show. It's on Netflix. Okay, next set of puzzles. These are all by Eurographics, and Eurographics does puzzles with, you know, more scientific images on it. Not exclusively, but a lot of them do. So I do have the periodic table. The periodic table in a puzzle, which is like one of the most fun puzzles I have. The other more scientific image that I have is this one. It's also by Eurographics. It's called the Solar System with all the planets. I think Pluto is on here as well. Also some other like dwarfs. Is it called dwarfs? Like dwarf planets? It's a panorama puzzle, which means it's quite long. This is pretty cool. And I have one more that is not a scientific image. What's it called? Oh, Travel Around the World Vintage Post-its is kind of a collage thing. I love this one, and I borrowed it to my sister when I got it, and she lost like this piece, like right in the middle. I could scream, but you know I won't. Okay, next set of puzzles. They all look like this. They're by company Hey, which I feel like is a very popular puzzle company in Germany as well. I feel like there are three big ones. Ravensburger is of course one, and Hey is the second one. And these puzzles all have an image of the artwork by Rosina Wachtmeister. We have this one. This is called Summertime, which is actually one of my favorites. I love the color combination of this. And then we have this one, which is called We Want to Be Together. Yeah, not during COVID, okay. And then we have this one, Under the Rainbow. I mean, I just love a colorful image. It's just so much more fun to do a puzzle this way. Yeah, also cute. And the last one, which is called Theater Cat. These puzzles are also cool because, I don't know if you can see it, but they have this gold foil on them. You know, some parts have this gold foil on them, and it's very reflective, which makes the puzzling just more interesting. Okay, let's do a few miscellaneous ones. You know, color puzzles where I probably only have like one of each company. The first one is the Harry Potter Marauders map. The second one is one that is also dusty. Is one that I have been eyeballing online on Amazon for months, I would say. It's just the color wheel, and it's the only round puzzle I own, I think, which is pretty cool. And, you know, just the colorful puzzle is so much fun. So, okay, here we have the one that emptied itself in my box. It's a calendario azteca. I used to live in Mexico City, and I bought it there. Already missing two pieces. Still a good puzzle. Okay, here we also have like a super old one. As you can see, my box is totally ripped open. This one is one of the newer ones that I have. My younger sister got this for me for Christmas last year, I think. And it's a scratch map puzzle. So when you get it, the whole map has this kind of grayish, brownish color. And then you assemble the puzzle, and then you can scratch away the countries that you have been to. And I have done that. And, you know, I think whenever I will, you know, visit a new country, I will do the puzzle to scratch it away. This is also one that I think my parents bought. It's a panorama puzzle, which means it's very long, and it's of the city Heidelberg, which is also a German city. This is like super hard because it's like a realistic photo that only contains red, brown, and green, and it's like difficult, but I love the pieces of this puzzle because they're like super thick and you know, it holds together very well and it's very satisfying to put into pieces. And here we have my first ever gradient puzzle, also dusty. This is by the Play Group. Back then it was called Leamington Drive, and it's called 1000 halftone colors. I love this one very much, highly recommend. Okay, next set, dusty again. These ones are by Hay as well, just like the Rosina Wachtmeister puzzles, and these all have images on it by Zozoville. Zozoville is, I think it's kind of a creative collective of artists who do illustrations with like the cutest and funniest monsters I have ever seen. You know, this is like a bunny monster who screams at a rabbit and it says something like, "Hey carrot, how are the kids?" I just love this one. This is also a panorama puzzle, but it's like vertical, not horizontal, which I love. I don't even know if it's called panorama, but you know, it's the same measurements, I want to say. Exactly. It's called Carrot, and I have a few more. This one, it's called Neighborhood, and this one, which encompasses everything that I am as a person, bathtub. It's like a hairy monster in a bathtub who put out his eyes. It's like, when I take off my contacts, I can't see anything. I love taking baths. I love like soaking in, watching YouTube videos and stuff. Like, this is me. This is me in a puzzle. Okay, next set of puzzles. And this is the third big company that does puzzles in Germany, which is called Schmidt. And I have these kind of puzzles which look really cool and vintage. They are artworks or images of artworks by Renato Casado, and he does a lot of pictures that include old Hollywood movie stars. Basically every artwork contains Marilyn Monroe and Clark Gable, you know, all the old and good ones. And even, you know, some fictional ones like Roger Rabbit and 101 Dalmatians. Is this supposed to be Coralville? I don't think so. You know, R2-D2, everybody's there. This one, I think this is the Venus of Milo, Venus de Milo, does it say? Oh, it's just called A Star is Born. Does this one have a name at all? 100-year movie? And I also have this one, which is also a classic image. Oh, it's Shooting Break. This is called Shooting Break. And we're down to the last stack of 1000 piece puzzles that I have. And these are just some random Ravensburger puzzles that I own. This is the first one. I think it was called an anime or a no, it was a manga, like the comic book, the Japanese comic books. It was called Weissware. Okay, and then we have this one. I used to be very into these kind of short art comic work by Sheep World. I also have a second one, it's a bit more colorful, but also like super tacky. And then I have this one, which I think is hilarious. These are drawings by a very famous German comedian. His name is Otto Walkes, and he just now released a lot of products that are available at my grocery store. You know, just cookies and bread and, you know, all kinds of stuff, like miscellaneous stuff, including a jigsaw puzzle. And I just love colorful stuff like this. And I also love these little elephant kind of animals. I feel like this video might be very long, so I think I'm going to split it up into 3 videos. You know, my 1000 piece puzzles, the one over 1000 pieces, and the ones under 1000 pieces. And I'll see you guys in the next video with more puzzles. Bye! It's hot.